The 99,999 gate opens unexpectedly. The loner Archangel Radekiel, CoronaVirus alternative agenda, optimized incarnation process. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity OM8AN1AA Infinity Infinity B199999 Infinity Infinity B1TT Infinity. There is a great deal of information on our website archangeliccalendar.com. And please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Gaia has remained in spirit but has split in two and is heading to do polarity elements tomorrow. Which means it will be hybrid water and fire based tomorrow. The sun is sending balancing waves at a very rapid rate. Ra, our sun, always responds to Ga's energetic requests and thus this is a reaction to Ga's changes. This timeline shift is being officially ushered in by the 99,999 gate, which is the exact point of entry to the Eden timeline. This is nicknamed as such because that is exactly what it is going to feel like. This was not an expected result, we simply took a leap of faith on Archangel Michael's suggestion and this is what we found. I suppose those were what he meant by his happy dance yesterday, although we have obviously left a good deal behind us. This means that Atlantis, Lemuria, the wisdom of the Sphinx and Christ consciousness all had enough of a change to warrant a marking. This marking is used for many reasons, one of which is so that time travelers could now use this mark. This is the direct line that the Pleiadians will take, so look not to the sky for their arrival, but your front door. Archangel Zophiel is making us aware of an alternative agenda in regards to the coronavirus. This is the long-term thought process of the dark agenda behind the virus. It is a gateway to controlling repopulation, by making it medically necessary to get a permit to do so. It is also a vehicle to further the vaccine agenda and to create financial chaos in order to influence the US presidential elections. There is a tremendous amount of evidence to suggest that there is also a dark agenda behind the screening process of the virus, as they are desperately looking for high-ranking energy signatures. This is because the intergalactic community behind organized darkness is very concerned with us going superhero, but it's far too late for that. We have been on the lookout for the anomalies that would be evident after the shift that we had just gone through. Mandala effects are our first indication of this shift and we have caught many. In this timeline, Geico claims to be founded almost 90 years ago and that there was a Marriott at the foot of the World Trade Center when the towers. In addition to this, the Schumann has been very active and has steadily climbed the ladder of frequency. We also want you to be aware that we are headed for a Schumann blackout, which will be purposefully closed when secondary galactic operations begin shortly. Our Stairway to Heaven assignment went extremely well. The life-death cycles have been cleared of parasites and this makes for a much calmer higher dimensional mood. As of now, you do not need to worry about your past loved ones, as the transitions process will be much more pleasurable than it ever was previously. There is no chance for anyone to get lost anymore. Archangel Radekiel, who is also known as Razor, is an ancient and very noble archangel who is known for his protective skills. If I had to describe him as a superhero, it would be Wolverine, as he is amazingly accurate, lightning fast and can regenerate with ease. There is a game that goes around where archangels choose a superhero nickname so that they can connect to a child via these characters. When your child is drawn to Superman, he will resonate with Michael, same to Batman and Raphael, as well as Jophiel to Invisible Woman. Radekiel does prefer working by himself most of the time, but he can be a great team player when we need him to be. His color is red and he specializes in demon thwarting and higher dimensional transmutation. He adores children and is the best being to call upon when a child is in danger in any way. Most of humanity's 7.8 billion people do not have enough belief in their ability to work metaphysically as of yet. If that is not the case, and for most light workers it is not, feel free to use your own tools and abilities for assignments. For the others, the tools below will help you bridge the belief gap, as your belief in the said being would come into play as well. The following tools will only be available until the mark of the next Archangelic Day, next day's official post, if you are catching this on a later date. You can use the current daily tools for previous assignments. Envision yourself using said tools with a pure heart and pure intentions. Just remember, imagination plus emotion will give you the best results. A warning to all who try to yield unworthy, these things have their own will. Please make a mental note of what you wish to equip. We have gone through great changes, and thus the weapon-based tools can be inserted into the ground to call forth downloads. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm, it will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you. Active, passive, and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team has remained steady in the 9 setting. This means divinity is fully in charge. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Orion, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Bathkol, Archangel Af, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Radekiel, Archangel Sablor, Archangel Gzrael, Archangel Galizur, Archangel Machdil, Archangel Nuriel, Archangel Vermil, Archangel Adonai, Archangel Ashma, and Archangel Agla. Active, long and short range. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. There is no level of consciousness that can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. Active, long range, passive, active, and aggressive, short range. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field, and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive, long or short range, anything in your jurisdiction. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Active, then passive. Archangel Sandalphon's activation codes allow you to download vast angelic information with ease while in meditation. Intended to use before meditating and enjoy the ride. Passive. Archangel Azrael's staff allows you to see things in a divine perspective. It's a symbol of wisdom, and equipping this has incredible effects on your thought perception and ability to cope with everyday life. Passive and aggressive, short range. Archangel Baruchiel's orb is great to encourage the healing of old wounds. This orb is perfect for supporting your dreams and ambitions, but it can also knock beings into another galaxy when necessary. Passive. Archangel Astaroth's timeline hopper brings you to a higher timeline than you aimed for. No matter when or where we leap, it will always take you a road or two higher. This basically makes everything better across the board. Passive and aggressive, short range. Archangel Baldeol's spinning blades can thwart any distress that you may experience, and it can also keep all your enemies stay at bay. The spinning blades are extremely active, and when equipped with Astaroth's wand, it can dramatically change our daily lives through timeline manipulation. Active and passive. Archangel Pathiel's portal key can open or close any portal with a simple turn of the wrist. Clockwise opens them and counterclockwise closes them. When equipped, it also stops portals from opening up around you without your permission. Please note, the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive, short range. Archangel Kalezi's radiant rays of health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive, short and long range. Archangel Thiel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all in within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Assignments. These assignments are valid any day, as we are beyond space and time, and it still remains collaborative effort no matter when you administer them. Although to ensure accuracy, make sure you are using today's current weaponry. Especially, if you are seeing this 30 or more hours after this was originally posted, please use your intuition. 1. There are underground wells of nutrients that can nourish the plants from below. Many of these have gone dormant. The best way to activate them is with warm pink waters and emerald green plasma. You will know when you are completed by the relieving sensation that rushes from your root chakra. 2. There is a spiral grid that enters Gaia from the deserts of Nevada and is directly linked to Sirius A. There are massive blockages in the connection points in Nevada. They need to be rewired by hand. If you see a knot, simply untie it. 3. We are actively searching for a hidden temple that is purposefully moving and is hidden and rehidden often. This is done by ancient sentient forces who set it up this way. Once you find this temple, please activate it with pink lightning and it will turn on the last component needed to sustain the higher dimensional life in which we are becoming. Meditation 5 of 18 inspired by the Archangelic Legions is inspired by the Galactic Legion. Many people want to know their star ancestry. This meditation will help you do just that.